northern star. You only love the engine when you've driven way too far. You only crave the healing when you're staring at the scar. And you only see the beauty of the moon from behind a bar. And the wind's blowing through the trees, bringing you down to your shaking knees, begging for the things that time won't freeze. 'Cause you're looking for a shelter in a house that's made of glass, watching all the shadows as they flicker and they pass. Only know you're empty when you reach the bottom of the flask. And you let her go, oh, you let her go. Staring at the matches that you struck just for the flame, calling out to someone who's forgotten your own name. The world is spinning faster, but the ending's just the same. And you're losing all the pieces of a very lonely game. It's a heavy coat to wear in July, to keep on walking under such a clear sky, when you're the only one who doesn't know why. 'Cause you're looking for a shelter in a house that's made of glass, watching all the shadows as they flicker and they pass. Only know you're empty when you've reached the bottom of the flask. And you let her go, oh, a map with no return, just another lesson that you had to burn. You only miss the anchor when the waves are 10 feet high. You only want the wings when you're falling from the sky. You only love the whisper when the world begins to cry. And you only value hello when you're choking on goodbye. And the dust is settling on the floor by the ghost of a closing door, where you don't live anymore. 'Cause you're building up a lighthouse, but you've got no light to show. Only know you're freezing when there's nowhere left to go. Only know you loved her when you finally let her go. When you let her go, yeah, you let her go. Staring at the embers of a fire that used to roar, wondering what you're fighting and what you're waiting for. The bed is feeling wider than it ever did before, and you're just a lonely sailor washed upon a silent shore. And you can't outrun the setting sun when the damage has already been done. And you're the only race you haven't won, 'cause you're building up a lighthouse, but you've got no light to show. Only know you're freezing when there's nowhere left to go. Only know you loved her when you finally let her go. just a lighthouse in the dark, searching for a tiny little spark. I tried to catch the ocean in a wooden sieve. I gave you every reason I could find to live, but your heart's a bird that's weary of the cage, and I'm just a footnote on a dusty page. The seasons change without a word of grief, and I'm still clinging to a fallen leaf. You're a river running to a distant sea, and I'm the shore that you're leaving behind of me. I reach for your hand, but I find the air. I'm talking to a ghost who's no longer there. 'Cause loving you is like holding the wind in my hands, building a castle on the shifting sands. The harder I grip, the faster you fly, like a sunset fading in the lonely sky. Yeah, I'm tired of fighting a losing war, 'cause I don't even know what I'm reaching for when I'm holding the wind. The coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed, and I'm replaying every single word we said, thinking if I'd stayed or if I'd walked away. Would the colors of our summer have turned to gray? But you can't force the roots to take a hold in a ground that's grown so bitter and so cold. So go on, find the stars you've been searching for. I won't be the anchor on your ship anymore. It hurts to watch you sail, it hurts to be free, but you were never meant to stay with me. 'Cause loving you is like holding the wind in my hands, building a castle on the shifting sands. The harder I grip, the faster you fly, like a sunset fading in the lonely sky. Yeah, I'm tired of fighting a losing war, 'cause I don't even know what I'm reaching for when I'm holding the wind. Just holding the wind, let it blow, let it go. I'm letting go. You only want the anchor when you're drifting out to sea. You only want the forest when you've cut down every tree. You only love the silence when the world won't let you be. And you only see the cage when you're finally free. And the ink is drying on the page, like a bird that's forgotten its age, just a song left unsung on the stage. 'Cause you're reading all the stories that you wrote upon the wall, waiting for the echoes just to see if she will call. Only know you're standing when you've had a heavy fall, and you let her go. Oh. at the suitcase that you never helped her pack, watching all the white lines on the road that won't lead back. The coffee's getting bitter and the sky is turning black, and you're searching for the pieces of the heart you tried to hack. It's a cruel kind of magic, isn't it? To light a candle just to watch it quit, to find a fire when you got no wood to spit. 'Cause you're reading all the stories that you wrote upon the wall, waiting for the echoes just to see if she will call. Only know you're standing when you've had a heavy fall, and you let her go. Just words upon the wall, fading till there's nothing left at all. Found a picture in a dusty frame of a boy and a girl who forgot their names. We were young and wild and made of gold before the stories of our lives were told. But you only see the green when the leaves turn brown. You only want the king when he's lost his crown. Now I'm standing here in the pouring rain, trying to remember how to feel the pain. The ink is running and the colors bleed, taking everything that I thought I'd need. The further I go, the less I see. And you only know it's love when it's out of reach, like a lesson that the world forgot to teach. We're just two ships on a lonely beach, watching the tide take the memories of each. Oh, we were beautiful, just out of reach. Just out of reach. Time is a thief that you can't outrun. It takes the stars and it takes the sun, leaving us here when everything's done. And you only know it's love when it's out of reach, like a lesson that the world forgot to teach. We're just two ships on a lonely beach, watching the tide take the memories of each. Just a faded photograph in a world of gray. I only learned to stay when you walked away. You only crave the morning when the night is cold and long. You only find the melody when you've forgotten every song. You only love the heavy rain when the fields are dry and brown. And you only miss the feeling of home when you're lost in another town. And the stars don't shine as bright in the middle of the lonely light. You're reaching out for a ghost in the dark, 'cause you only know you're burning when the fire's getting low. Only know you're flying when you've got nowhere to go. Only know you need her when the winter starts to snow and you let her go. Yeah, you let her go. Staring at the ceiling while the shadows start to dance, thinking about the timing and the ghost of every chance. You see her in the people passing by on every street, but the world is just a hollow shell with a heart that doesn't beat. And you close your eyes to see her face in a world that time can't quite erase. But the silence is the only thing that stays, 'cause you only know you're burning when the fire's getting low. Only know you're flying when you've got nowhere to go. Only know you need her when the winter starts to snow and you let her go. You let her go. Only know you loved her when you let her go. The house is bigger than it used to be, or maybe it's just the ghost of you and me. Walking down the stairs at 4:30, but I don't hear your footsteps on the floor anymore. You only value water when the well runs dry. You only miss the truth when you're fed a lie. Now I'm catching whispers in the empty air, looking for a shadow that was never there. And the walls are talking in a voice so low, telling me things that I didn't want to know about where you went and why I let you go. And I'm dancing with the echoes in the hall, trying to catch you before you fall. But you're just a memory painted on the wall, and I'm the only one left to lose it all. I was a giant, now I'm feeling small. promises and broken toys. We were just children playing with our joys. And I'm dancing with the echoes in the hall, trying to catch you before you fall. But you're just a memory painted on the wall, and I'm the only one left to lose it all. Just an echo, just an echo. Just an echo. I wrote your name upon the ocean shore, thinking I could hold you forevermore. But the waves don't care about a lover's vow. They take what they want and they take it now. You only feel the anchor when you wanna sail. You only see the light when the stars begin to pale. And now I'm standing where the water meets the sky, learning how to say a long overdue goodbye. And the salt is stinging in my weary eyes, underneath the canvas of these empty skies, watching the horizon where the old love dies. And I'm still chasing the turning of the tide, with nowhere left for my heavy heart to hide. You're the ocean deep, and I'm just the sigh that's watching every memory get swept aside. Oh, you were the current, and I just went for the ride. But the castle out of sand and prayers, but the ocean doesn't have any stairs. It just pulls you down until nobody cares. And I'm still chasing the turning of the tide, with nowhere left for my heavy heart to hide. You're the ocean deep, and I'm just the sigh that's watching every memory get swept aside. The tide is coming in, and the footprints are gone. I only knew it was night when I saw the dawn. tracing shadows on the ceiling fan, counting hours, doing all I can to keep your ghost from haunting every room. But the silence only makes it bloom. I still smell your perfume on the sheets, like a bitter taste of something sweet. And I'm spinning in the spaces you left by, trying to find a place where I can't hide from the what if and the could have been tonight. Yeah, I'm losing the fight, 'cause you're the melody I can't unhear, the only vision that stays crystal clear. While the world goes black and white, you're the neon in my midnight light. Oh, I'm chasing echoes of a name in a city that don't feel the same. Check my phone like it's a habit now, searching for a sign. I don't know how to let the fire burn out to the gray. Every street we walk just points the way back to the summer, back to the gold, before the story started getting cold. Maybe I'm a fool for holding on, waiting for a sun that's already gone. But these echoes, they sound just like home, even when I'm standing here alone. 'Cause you're the melody I can't unhear, the only vision that stays crystal clear. While the world goes black and white, you're the neon in my midnight light. Oh, I'm chasing echoes of a name in a city that don't feel the same. Midnight echoes, just a ghost of who we were. Dusty boots and a heart of lead, thinking about the words that we never said. The road ahead is a lonely line, crossing every border that I used to call mine. You only want the shore when you're lost at sea, you only want the cage when you're finally free. Now the stars are out, but they don't shine for me, they're just white dots in a dark galaxy. And the wind whispers names I used to know, reminding me of seeds we forgot to grow. The further I run, the more I feel hollow, 'cause you can't outrun the ghost of yesterday, no matter how fast you drive or how far you stray. The sky turns gray just to show you the way back to the love that you threw away. Yeah, you threw it all away. sun goes down in this quiet, empty ghost of a town. I only found myself when I wasn't found.